out of things. The only problem is I put in a verse for the grown-ups. And I don't know whether I should be singing in church, but I tell you, Lyndon's so ecumenical, I think I'll get away with it. There was a little boy, and he had a little toy, right in the middle of the room. He never would be quiet, and always caused a riot, making all his trucks go vroom. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, 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 yada. There was a little bug hiding underneath the rug, right in the middle of the room. But soon there were 30, and they were very dirty, so we swept them away with a broom, yeah. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, 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 yada. There was a little cat, and she had a little spat with a mouse in the corner of the room. Mr. Mouse was very fragile, and the cat was very agile. She sent him at once to his doom. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, 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 yada. Once a page got loose from a book by Dr. Seuss, right in the middle of the room. It got torn up by the bedpost, so we put it in the compost. And now it helps to make the flowers good. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, 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 yada. There was a great big tub where we had to take a scrub, right in the middle of the bathroom. We soaped and washed and rinsed, and then soaped and washed and rinsed again. Now we are so well groomed. So now that you are so well groomed, take your vroom, broom, doom, and bloom, and please go to your room. Now the children are asleep, dreaming lovely dreams so deep, right in the middle of the room. But I got another verse, even though I know it's worse, just to make you fuss and fume. Yeah. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, 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 yada. Here goes. There was a little man, and he had a little plan to have sex in the middle of the room. No. He thought he'd be defiant, but his wife was quite compliant, so he planted some seeds in her womb. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, 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 yada. So that's my little song, and I hope it's not too long to sing in the middle of the room. And if you cannot sing it, maybe you'll just wing it and use it just to chase away some gloom. I think it's time for me to leave the room before I end up in somebody's tomb. Yada, 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 boom! So I have to do two more? Okay. I didn't practice anything. What should I do? Wait a minute. It's good to have a good man. It's good to have a good man. It's good to have a good man who won't get in my way. He just came into view. He was cute and sassy too. We danced and we played, and he really made it great to be a part-time lover. Sing it. A part-time lover. Part-time lover, and he don't have to stay, and that's A-okay, 'cause he'll just get in the way. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum. Umpa-doodly, umpa-doodly, umpa-doo-da-dum. Well, my kids are grown, my time is my own. I paid my dues, I can do as I choose and have a part-time lover. A part-time lover, sing it, part-time lover. Part-time lover, and he don't have to stay, and that's A-okay, 'cause he'll just get in the way. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Umpa-doodly, umpa-doodly, umpa-doo-da-dum. He's got a living gal and some live-out ones too. They say his morals need reviewing, but from what I hear, to me it's clear he's only being human. And even though he's not all mine, his manners are divine. He's a part-time loving man. He's a part-time lover. He's a part-time lover. Part-time lover, and he don't have to stay, and that's A-okay, 'cause he'll just get in the way. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Umpa-doodly, umpa-doodly, umpa-doo-da-dum. Well, a full-time lover gets to take you to shows. A full-time lover might buy you some clothes, but a part-time lover, a part-time lover, part-time lover, and he don't have to stay, and that's A-okay, 'cause he'll just get in the way. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum. Umpa-doodly, umpa-doodly, umpa-doo-da-dum. Well, my hair's getting gray and my juice is getting thin, so part-time lover, please step right in and be my part-time lover. Be my part-time lover. Part-time lover, and he don't have to stay, and that's A-okay, 'cause he'll just get in the way. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Ba-dum-ba-doodly, umpa-doodly, umpa-doo-da-dum. He fixed my video, hung the pictures just so, stopped the pipe where it was leaking. He likes the songs I sing and the way I swing. He's got the love that I've been seeking. He don't give me the blues, I got nothing to lose. He's a part-time loving man. Oh, he's a part-time lover. Time lover, sing it. Part-time lover. Part-time lover, and he don't have to stay, and that's A-okay, 'cause he'll just get in the way. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-doodly, umpa-doodly, umpa-doo-da-dum. He's a part-time lover, and he don't have to stay, and that's okay, because it's good to have a good man who won't get in my way. That's all I got to say. I'm going to try something. I haven't done it with anybody. I said 3 keys to success is improvise, organize, and plagiarize. So this is a prelude in A minor by Carcassi from about the 1800s or something, and I'll play it for you, and then you'll see how I stole it. A house in New Orleans, they call it the rising sun, and it's been the room of a little girl and me, oh Lord, for one. Now bide or listen to what my mama said. I'd been at home today, been so young, foolish Lord, let a gambler lead me astray. Go tell my baby sister, never do the things I've done. Thank you. I don't know what